on TikTok live. We have 640 people in here right now. Guys, thank you so much for being here. We have somebody named, let's see who's here. Ava is here. We got Snack who's here. Messy, Aline, Jack came in. Guys, I want to talk to you guys, okay? I want to talk to as many of you as I can. So please don't be upset if we go really quickly. You guys come in and it sometimes feels like I'm cutting you off, okay? I don't mean to be mean, but I really do want to leave as many people as possible a chance to come and say hi, okay? So thank you guys. Make sure that if you want to decorate the live, put some fruit on the desk here, a puppy with farts that look like hearts, all you guys know. Hey everybody, thank you very much for being here on YouTube. Hi, I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher. Just in case you guys don't know, over on YouTube, I have TikTok over on my other phone, okay? I'm trying to figure out how to do this better. People say that they hate my voice. I don't know how to change my voice. Maybe I can talk slower. I don't know. Anyway, you guys, look, I appreciate all you guys who are sending me private messages in my email and giving me some pointers about how to make the live more interesting. You know, every bit helps. I'm an open-minded person willing to learn. Thank you guys. Thanks, Charlotte, for being here. Hey, Rachel. So listen, in case you don't know me, okay, I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher, in case it's the first time you guys are meeting me here on YouTube or TikTok. I'm 61 years old. I have been vegan now, as you can see from this. It's hard to show both cameras at once, okay? But I'll show you YouTube first, okay? Happy Vegan Declaration Day. That's my Vegan Declaration Day. June 27th, 2016. You guys see that? So how long have I been vegan? Who's good at math? Almost 10 years, right? In June? June is going to be 10 years. Yeah, no rodeo hats, guys. I don't support the rodeo industry. And when you put a hat on my head that looks like a rodeo hat, it just reminds me of cruelty. Though I do love all the other decorations, okay? When somebody puts in a whale that comes in, the galaxy, all these things, that's awesome. Okay, and you guys over here on YouTube, if you guys want to talk to me, it works differently. See, on TikTok, they decorate my screen, they put like a chicken on my shoulder, all this different stuff. But here, it's with super chats. So if you want to get my attention, you want me to respond to something, you have to put a super chat on the screen, okay? Hold on, this is driving me crazy. I think I'm gonna change. I just had a shower and I got my parts with my hairs in my face. Let's go right into it. Let's get somebody right away here. Okay, this person, their name, their account name is like 3 question marks. All right, guys, so remember, don't eat eggs, don't drink cow's milk, don't exploit animals, be a good person. Okay, we're trying to get somebody in here. Hi there, are you in yet? Okay, the little button's still moving around like that, so I'm going to go to you guys. Let me see. Somebody, okay, who is this? Albie, thank you. Albie Price, thank you for 79 cents. That was really nice of you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Guys, tap on the screen and say thank you, okay, to the people who are donating, because that's really nice. I do appreciate you guys, especially when you write a nice comment. Guys, if you're vegan, write down eat lentils. Over here, same thing, okay? Encourage people because they don't know what being vegan is. You guys who are vegan, who know, you can write down eat lentils, eat tofu, eat beans, okay? Don't just write the word beans, right? Eat, okay? Drink soy milk. You guys can write drink oat milk, okay? It's really important to keep educating and because people don't know. Hi. Hey, somebody named Clapt is here. I don't know what that decoration is. Like it's like a paper airplane or something like that. But let's try to get the next person in here. Oh, there you are right at the top. Clapped by COVID. That's an interesting name. Wonder what that means. To the people who are writing that they're eating animals, just ask yourself why you would write that. You know, it's kind of mean. Like you're supposed to be a good person on this planet. You know, you only live once. We know that you eat animals already. It's nothing new. So write something different. Hi, welcome to my live stream. How are you?
All right, look. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, right after you read a card, okay? All right, so the first card of the day. So this is your card, all right? Can you read this, please?
Yeah. Why love one but eat the other?
Okay, before you go to the next part, why do you think that people love, like, for example, kittens, but yet they eat chickens? Why do you think that is?
I'm not sure.
Okay, you know what? I really appreciate your honest answer. We're going to go to the next one. That's just below it, okay? What is it? Says the same thing. Can you read it, please?
Why love one but eat the other?
And who do you see there?
A dog and a cow.
A dog, yeah, and a little baby cow, yeah. They look very similar, right? They're both black and white. Why do you think it is that we eat cows, but, well, not me, but that people eat cows but not dogs? Why do you think?
Uh, I guess like because like people think it's like nutritious, I guess, for like cows, and people don't think to eat dogs.
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
in different places, like in the other countries such as China or Korea, sometimes they eat dogs and cats. It's just culture. We've just been brainwashed to do this. We eat
Yeah.
some animals, but we should be kind to all and not eat any. What about the last one? So it's again another dog, and then a different type of dog, but who do you see there?
Okay.
A pig, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you know when you're eating, what do you know what kind of foods, when people chop up pigs, do you know what kind of foods that is?
Uh, like pork. Is that
Mm-hmm.
what you're saying?
Yeah. What else is a pig when they cut it up?
I don't know. Like.
I'll tell you, okay? So these are the foods that I don't want you to eat anymore. Okay? First of all animals. And don't steal eggs from them, and don't steal up from also milk from cows, because none of that belongs to us. Okay? So if you're
Okay.
eating a pig, what you're eating is bacon, sausage,
Oh yeah.
ham, pepperoni, salami, and those are all the kinds of foods that we don't eat once we decide to be a good person and be vegan. All right? Okay, so now you've helped to teach the class. I'm just going to show this over to my YouTube audience. Guys, have a look at this, okay? Thank you, everybody who's sharing the live stream on YouTube and over here on TikTok, too. Thank you so much for helping me out to save the animals. You know, like you guys, I used to eat them. I used to wear wool, and I used to wear, you know, I even had a jacket once with real feathers in it and pillows. But when you know better, you can do better. Can you repeat that sentence, Clapped?
When you know better, you can do better.
Yeah, right? When we know better, we can change. We can do better. 1 second, I got a super chat here. Thank you guys for the super chat. Dua Kari writes, you remind me of Hannah from The Reader by Schlink. I don't know who that is. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Thank you for being here. All right. So do you want to ask me a question?
Yeah. So like with like sheep and stuff, would you think?
Okay, hold on a second.
be
Hold on a second. I want you to be really careful with the words that you choose, okay? Because you said with like sheep and stuff. Okay? So I don't know what the and stuff is. So just try to say what you actually mean, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So with like sheep and other animals that have a bunch of they can grow a bunch of like fur and stuff, would you think it would be okay to occasionally get rid of that? Because for sheep, like
okay, I'll already answer.
They can die.
Okay, I'll answer because you're mixing two things together, okay? So first of all, you're talking about sheep. The problem is that humans breed sheep into existence. We are in charge of all of them. They're not just like free in nature. And that means we keep them captive and we force them to breed. What humans should do is just leave sheep alone. Do not breed them. Do not hold them captive for the purpose of eating their flesh and for the purpose of shaving them and stealing their wool. So if we care about sheep, we should stop breeding them into existence in the first place. Thanks for all the fruit on my desk. Guys, tap on the screen. 16,000 likes already. Clapped. Isn't that cool? Just because you're here, you're doing a really good job. You're the first teaching assistant here today. And people like you. See, because you're polite and you're asking questions. I want to just respond to what you said about fur, though, okay? Like, so the animals aren't like growing fur. Like my dog Bella, I mean, she has fur on her, and that's not for us. Okay?
Yeah, but I'm saying for sheep, it can get too much for them, and
okay, so what did you
where like sheep can die from it because they just like it's too much weight.
Okay, so I'll tell you, okay, you probably saw some images like that, all right? So veganism is against the exploitation of animals. So if, for example, let's say you saved a sheep that was about to be eaten, okay? What then you have a sheep, let's say that you're taking care of and you're loving, right? Then if that sheep is growing a lot of wool and underneath there could sometimes be bugs, like some kind of, it could be just really just detrimental to the sheep. Then your job is to protect the sheep. You're going to gently shave the sheep to protect the
Yeah,
sheep,
that's what I mean.
not
Like, I'm not saying
not
like
to steal the
harm.
wool. Okay, so do you see the big difference between pinning down a sheep one after the other in a factory farm where they just slam them down and they shave them and they're terrified
Yeah, I'm
and they're
saying
being
like if you were to have like farm animals and stuff.
well, farm
Like,
animals are typically there because people want to use them. Hey, just one sec. I want to say thank you very much for my my YouTube channel, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing the live, everyone. And remember, if you want me to respond to you, you're gonna have to put a super chat. Okay, there's one. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna read this super chat. Okay, Heather writes, "I'm a new vegan and I want to talk to you." That's great, Heather. Thank you so much for being here. If you have a specific question you want, put a super chat and just ask that question. Okay. Or you can go over to TikTok right now. My TikTok channel is called Music by That Vegan Teacher, right? And then you can get in line. But I'm just telling you, there's a lot of people who usually want to talk to me on TikTok. So if you really want me to respond to you, it's probably better for you to put a super chat here with a specific question. Now the yellow ones stay on the screen longer. So that might be an idea, okay? All right. So thank you very much for being here. And I hope that you are going to be vegan from now on. And I know a lot of people do things like they think about the sheep, but the reality is, there's many more animals that you can think about. Like, what can you do 3 times a day to help the animals?
Not eat them, I guess.
Yeah, exactly, right? Not eat them. Not wear anything that consists of leather because that is a baby cow's skin ripped off or a mama cow's skin ripped off. Okay, so thank you very much for coming in. Guys, I want you all to tap on the screen. We had a great teaching assistant here. We got up to 25,000 likes, which is really awesome. So that's an example of somebody who came in and helped to teach vegan facts and was kind and respectful. All right, so hopefully he got a click. It takes 100 clicks to become vegan. Thank you guys over here on YouTube for sharing. I noticed that Bobby just shared the live. Thanks a lot for that. And thank you also to Gwenny who's here. Thank you, Gwenny, for supporting the channel. Really appreciate you guys. All right, we already have a couple of super chats here and we're going back to TikTok. All right, Mel, thank you. Lily, thank you for the rose. Mel, thank you for the smile. Thank you, Mel, for the vegan ice cream cone on the screen. And let's get right away into the next. Oh, wait, hold on a second, guys. I want to, if you subscribe to the channel right now, I'm going to read your names out loud on TikTok, okay? Because I want to make sure I thank you. And a public way of thanking you is to read your names out loud, okay? I might miss some of you, but let me just look. Okay, so Presley, thanks for following. ML, thanks for following. Wilmer D. Ho. Thanks for following. Thank you, Aliyah. And Ghostmaster, thank you for being here. Crash Course Gamer, thank you for being here. Who else do we have? Let me see. If you just followed me, we have, just a second. Guys, I don't need the penises on the screen. I'm not sure what the point of that is. It's just weird. All right, can you just not do that? And guys, if you see people doing that, just report the comment, okay? Thanks. Okay, thank you very much to everybody for being here. Thank you, Dimitri. Thank you to Annabelle for being here. I appreciate you guys. Okay, so yeah, I do have a moderator today who's probably going to mute you if you are cruel, but my main priority is to talk to everybody here who is kind. Hey, YouTube, how's it going? Yeah, I had a pretty good day, guys. You know what I did? I live here in Montreal and it's very cold out. So to get some exercise, I went to the subway station. Yeah, like the underground. And I walked up and down the stairs multiple times while listening and talking to different vegans, strategizing, listening to YouTube. And according to my watch, guess how many stairs I went up today? I went up to 111 staircases, not just stairs, but like a staircase, like 111. Like I just was going and going and going and going up and down, up and down, up and down. And I was so busy thinking about who I was speaking to, another vegan here in Montreal, that I lost track. And then I needed a shower. Anyway, it's just a good idea. Hey, Lydia, thanks for coming. Really appreciate you. I know you from last time. Thank you, guys. Let's get to the next person in here, okay? And YouTube, thank you very much for being here. I haven't seen a super chat lately. I'm really sorry if I missed it, but I'm trying to keep an eye on you guys, okay? Thank you, TikTok. Oh, did I miss you? Hold on, let me try that again. Okay, somebody named Lily wants to come in. Thanks for the fruit on my desk. Hey, Alex. Alexa, okay. I'll put you on the Vegan Fantastic. Hello, welcome to my live stream. Are you going to be nice or mean?
Of course I'm going to be nice. I feel very honored to be on here right now.
Aw, thank you. Where are you in the world?
I'm in Scotland right now.
Okay, very cool. All right, so you ready to read a vegan fact?
I'm so ready.
Okay, so we are going to read about the definition of veganism, and here it is right now. Read the vegan fact.
Veganism isn't a diet, it's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals.
All right, so now in your own words, can you say what this is? What is veganism?
Veganism is an exploitation?
No. Okay,
I'm so sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, okay, so veganism, do you remember what it is not? Do you remember what I said it is not?
It's not.
Let's read that again.
I can't remember.
Okay, you guys, do you remember what it is on YouTube? Okay.
Veganism isn't a diet, it's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals.
All right, try again. Let's see if you remember it now. Veganism
isn't a movement, it's the exploitation.
No.
It's the just.
Veganism isn't a movement. What are you saying? Okay, take a deep breath. Okay, you are a teacher. You have one sentence to memorize, all right?
Okay.
Try again. Here we go. Veganism?
Veganism isn't a diet. It's a justice
okay,
movement.
wait. Yeah, okay. So veganism isn't a
diet.
Good. Veganism isn't a diet. Okay, it's a
justice movement against the exploitation of animals.
Okay, good. Now, can you remember it without looking?
Veganism isn't a diet.
It's
a justice movement
against
the exploitation of animals.
Right, and exploitation means like to use animals, right? Like to steal from them, okay? Right, okay, so now you know what veganism is. Good job, you taught the class, because you know what? You're not the only one who reads something and then forgets. We all do that sometimes, you know? Thank you guys on YouTube. Difficult. Thank you guys for sharing on YouTube. Look at the comments are going super fast. If you want to talk to me or have me read your super chat out loud, you're going to have to put it on the screen, okay? So that way I can read what it is that you want to write. Otherwise, I will not be able to see it. So I'm mostly over here on TikTok. All right, so what do you want to ask me?
I don't really have something to ask, just something to like say.
Okay.
Well, I guess it is kind of a question as well. So I'm vegan as well.
Great.
And I hate when I'm on the road and I see like cows or sheep in vans getting transported to slaughterhouses and stuff like that. How do you feel about things like that?
That makes me really sad. What is more sad? What is more sad? To see one of those trucks full of animals or empty?
Full. And empty, because you know they've already been dropped off.
That's right. So anytime you see one of those trucks, it's super sad no matter what, right? When you see them full of animals,
you know how they're going to end up.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you for being vegan. So is veganism a diet?
Veganism is not a diet.
It's a justice movement.
Yeah.
That's right. It's a justice movement. It's being against the exploitation of animals, okay? You guys on YouTube, have you guys memorized this? If you've memorized it, write it down. Write it down in the comments, okay? Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for educating everyone. Thank you for 171 likes. Keep on tapping on the screen. Keep on sharing. And don't forget that if you want to communicate with me, you want me to read your comment for sure out loud or a specific question, put it in a super chat. Over here on TikTok, thank you very much for the little roses on the screen. And thank you for being nice to Lily. Lily, look at how many likes you got. Can you see that?
That makes me so happy.
49.2 thousand. You got us up by thousands because you were kind, and you didn't give up. I was a bit tough on you, wasn't I? I was like,
You were. That
I'm
was
like,
difficult.
Lily,
I felt very under pressure.
I know, but I'm a nice teacher. I'm gonna make sure
You
that
are.
I'm gonna make
You
sure
are the
that
nicest teacher I've had.
I'm going to make sure that you succeed. I might be tough on you, but I'll make sure by the end that you get the right answer. Okay?
That's
That
what
goes
you
for
need.
everybody. All right. So one more time for everyone. Veganism isn't a diet. It's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals. So another way to see that is that we don't use animals. We don't steal from them. We don't steal their bodies, their freedom, their babies. Hey, Arson, thank you for the decor. Look at all this wonderful fruit. Guys,
Oh my
eat your
goodness.
fruits. Everybody eat your fruits. Eat your vegetables. Eat different kinds of seeds, like pumpkin seeds are good for you. Sunflower seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds. Like these are really good for you. All right, guys? Eat lentils every day or every couple of days, either lentils or chickpeas or beans. Okay? Okay. Hey guys, thank you very much for following me on YouTube. I really appreciate that you're sharing as well and you're engaging. A lot of your comments are banned though, because you're writing bad things, you know? You're being cruel. Hey, who's this who put all these Joanne is here. Joanne, I'm so happy you're here. Thank you. Oh my goodness, Joanne, and you're a moderator. So Joanne, if you see people writing mean stuff, you're helping out. I appreciate that. I got a super chat over on my YouTube channel. I'm going to read it. Hold on a second. It's $4.99. Let's see. Military VR91. That's the person's name, military. Do you think they work for the military? What does VR 91 mean? I don't know. Anyway, let's read. What made you want to be vegan? Is it hard or not? Describe for me, please. Okay, I wanted to be vegan because I didn't want to be an asshole. It's really as simple as that. I know it sounds weird, right?
Amen.
But when I found out what I was doing to the animals, paying people, like by drinking cow's milk, paying people to steal the baby cows away from their moms, like I felt terrible. And when I found out what was happening to the baby chicks in the industry, when I found out that the baby boy chicks are taken away and killed, they put them down a conveyor belt and they're just, for the first time in their lives, they're flapping their wings and they're going down into the blades and they're cutting them up. I felt like absolutely awful. When I first saw that, I was crying my eyes out. I did one of those cries where you're just like looking and you're just like, it really hit me. And I did one of those things where, you know, when you're against the wall, you see it in the movies, and the person just like falls down slowly against the wall and just like sobs. That's what I started doing. I was crying so hard when I saw the videos of what happens. And I thought, how have I been paying for this? I've been eating eggs my whole life and drinking cow's milk and eating cheese. The worst thing that I was vegetarian before being vegan. Don't be vegetarian, be vegan. Thank you very much for your question, military. It's, you know, in a way being vegan is hard because you start to realize how cruel everyone is around you. But the food part is the easiest part. I mean, it's just so many recipes online. Once you get the hang of it, you got all the staples in your house, you know, sweet potatoes and rice and lentils and all. I mean, I could make you a huge list, but you won't remember it. But just Google it, okay? And you people here on TikTok, guys, you know, at the top, at the bar on the top, you can type in healthy vegan recipes. You are in for a treat. Once you do that, you're going to see so many beautiful videos. You know what people are like, right? They film and they got all the sound and the quick edits. It's so easy to be vegan. You're going to love it. Okay? And then I want you to subscribe to me and I want you to be an animal rights activist. Don't be the kind of vegan who, where's my flag? Don't be the kind of vegan who stays in the closet. Don't hide. Be the kind of vegan who tells everyone. Lily, do you know what the first rule of being vegan is?
What is it?
You tell everybody that you're vegan. Once you're in vegan club, you tell everyone. You say, I'm vegan. I've decided not to exploit or steal from animals anymore. I don't want to hurt them. I was an asshole yesterday and today I'm not. You tell everybody because it's our...
Because you shouldn't be embarrassed to be vegan.
Right, you should be proud because you've made the right decision. This
Yeah.
flag is against exploitation. This is a liberation flag. And if some people are like, "Well, that's the gay flag." Well, all the gay people should be vegan. All the lesbians should be vegan. All the trans people should be vegan. All the bisexual people should be vegan. All the pansexual people should be vegan, and all the straight people should be vegan. The fat people should be vegan. The tall people should be vegan. The skinny people, the black people, the white people, the Asians, everyone should be vegan. And why? Because not stealing from animals is really sort of the basic thing that you should do. Just not be mean. Hey, did I get another super chat? Oh, I'm sorry if I missed you. Hold on. Hi, vegan teacher. I'm eating fruit salad, and I grew myself in my farm. Thank you, Ash. Ash, you're going on the Vegan Fantastic list. Thank you, guys. Tap on the screen, everyone, here on YouTube. That was such a nice super chat. Not mean at all. Aw, thank you, Lily, for being here. I'm going to get somebody else to come in, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Wait, Lily, look. How many likes did you get? What are we up to?
73,000. Oh my goodness.
Right? Because you were so kind and polite, and people appreciate that, you know? And there's sorry, I keep scratching my nose. But there's 1,400 people here because, you know, they like people who are kind. So guys, keep coming in and be kind. Plus, tap on the screen for Lily, who did a great job. Guys, over on TikTok. I got to go to YouTube because I just got a super chat here for $10. Let me read this. Hold on. What does it say? It's by somebody named Wolf. And this person writes, "Hello, Miss Vegan Teacher. I'm slowly going into veganism. What is a good way? What is good ways to tell people?" Well, the first thing you should do, okay, is you tell your family, guys, I found out about this thing called veganism and that it's a moral baseline and I don't want to hurt animals. And you ask your family, I got a puppy over here licking me. That's one of the cutest things ever. Oh my God. Thanks, TikTok. You guys are really sweet. Hey, look at all the roses and the kittens. Guys, thank you on TikTok. I'm going to get another one of you guys in, okay? So yeah, to answer your question, Wolf, you know, basically you just start telling people that you want to be vegan, you've decided to be vegan, and you know, try and get people in your family to help you. I'm warning you though, family is often the worst.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to my live stream. How are you?
I'm good.
Where are you in the world?
Ohio, United States.
Ohio, United States. What time is it? I'll tell you over here. I'm in Italy. I'm not in Italy today. Sorry, I get them mixed up. I'm in Montreal now. It's 4:45, like in the afternoon. It's still a bit light out. You?
It's 5. It's 4:42.
Oh, so we're in the same time zone. High five. We're in the same time zone. Okay, so
Yeah,
hold on.
why can't I turn my camera on?
Why can't you? Well, you're not supposed to turn your camera on, you know?
Oh, okay.
It's just like, think of it like a radio talk show type thing. Hey, can you just wait one sec? I got a super chat here that I want to read because the sort of turquoise ones, they disappear quickly. And then I really don't want people to... Okay, so person writes, yesterday I donated $10. You did not read any of them. I'm so sorry, military, but, you know, I'm doing my best, okay? It's not my... it's not like something that I promised to do. I'm promising to do my best, but you know, the $10 ones stay on the screen longer, okay? The other one, colors, they go sometimes. And I'm trying to also pay attention here to TikTok. Like I have 1,300 people here and they're all like writing stuff. Okay, so you ready to read a card?
Yes.
Okay, so how about we do number 2 here? Okay, so you're gonna read the card out loud. First, how many likes do you see? I see
89.5 thousand.
Look again.
90,000.
Isn't it crazy? See, because you're being polite. When assholes come in here, it doesn't go up as quickly. Nice people who are good teaching assistants like you, good's gonna go up. All right, here you go.
Random vegan fact number 2. Vegans don't steal from animals. Not their milk, not their eggs, not their fur, not their feathers, not their wool, not their skin, not their honey, not their babies, not their freedom, not their lives.
Right? Isn't that amazing when you think of it that way? If you try to understand what veganism is, it's really just about not stealing. I'm going to put this over here for YouTube to see, okay? So it's really just about not stealing from animals. It's a good way to think of it, don't you think?
Yeah, I didn't think of it that way. I was
Yeah,
thinking of it,
yeah, nobody ever taught me that way either, but I started to think what's the best way to explain, because young people don't know what the word exploit means. So I thought to myself, what is it? A better way to tell them is just don't steal from the animals. So if you're not sure something's vegan or not, just think to yourself, am I stealing anything from the animal?
Am I stealing anything? Like their eggs, like you're stealing their eggs, and you're stealing their lives. You're stealing their milk that they could be using for their babies.
That's right.
How would you like it if someone stole your milk that you use for your babies?
It's unthinkable. My daughter
Yeah.
my daughter had a baby. I have a grandson now who's about 7 months old. I mean, if somebody just stole him away from her.
Excuse me. They're being very rude inside the comment section.
Yeah, we're going to ignore them. No. We're going to focus
okay.
on the positive, okay?
Okay, sorry.
We're going to focus on the positive.
Yes, ma'am.
1 second, my dear. I'm just going to look over here. I have a super chat over here. Thank you. I'm going to try my best to read, okay? So Christy True writes, thanks for all the laughs. You're very welcome. I'm glad I'm making you laugh. Blessed writes, this is S-E-K. I don't know where S-E-K is in terms of a location, but the person writes, what do you think is more important, buying organic food or locally produced food? Well, the most important thing is to be vegan. If you actually care about the environment and the planet, you should be vegan. Other than that, I would say, I don't really know. I would research that. I guess it depends where you are and which particular foods you're talking about. For example, organic foods, sometimes it doesn't make that much of a difference. But if you're talking about something like berries, it does make a difference because they're not easy to be washed. Like a strawberry, you can't scrub it. Do you know what I mean? So I would look into that. I'm not an expert about that, but you can find out by just Googling it, okay? Actually, come back and let me know. Then teach it. Teach it in the comments. Just write, buy organic berries, something like that. Okay, let me just get to other super chat here. I don't know if I got this one yet. 1 second, please. Okay, somebody wrote here. Wolf, would it be easier to tell your partner, and also, would it be easier to tell your partner what? And also, sorry for the first one. I'm not good at typing stuff. What do you mean, would it be easier to tell your partner? Tell your partner what, Wolf? I don't know what you mean. Do you know what this person means?
Yeah, can you say it again?
Would it be easier to tell your partner? And that's sort of the end of the sentence. I don't know what.
Maybe tell your partner that you're a vegan.
I guess. Well, of course you should tell your partner you're vegan. Yeah, of course. Okay, Candy Kane wrote, but if you want to save animals, why are you eating their food? Well, we're not eating their food. Just like when you're sitting at the dinner table with your family. Are you eating your family's food? No, you have a plate and you're eating your food. We are eating our food. The animals are eating their food, okay? Now, I want you to think about why you wrote that. You just read it somewhere and you're just repeating something that some other person said. Come on, think for yourself, okay? Use your critical thinking.
Mm-hmm. I like your vegan song.
Which one?
The one where it's like, where you're like, oh no, wait, I forgot the lyrics. It's like you're dancing and then you're like, being a vegan, you're not exploiting. And then like that song, you know what I'm talking about?
I have so many songs. I've written over actually hundreds and hundreds of songs over the years. And I have a lot of short ones.
I listen to it inside the car when I'm with my man. And we really like it. We're both working on our vegan journey.
Oh, that's so cool. I always just think I write the songs and they just sit in a drawer somewhere. I don't think people actually listen to them. Now I'm picturing you.
Alexa, play a song by That Vegan Teacher.
Alexa.
Here, I'll play it. This song.
Oh my God. I forgot about that one. All right. Activist. Standing there with your sign and your mega. I forgot. You know what? You know who I wrote that? I wrote that here in Montreal. Oh my God, you reminded me. Yeah, I should do a music video for that.
Yeah, can I be in it, please?
Can you make it? Can you does anybody know how to make music videos? Definitely take my songs, make videos with it. I don't have time. I have hundreds of songs. I forgot about that one. It was nice.
Yeah, I like that song. I like the jingle.
I wrote it for some activists here in Montreal, actually, because I was looking at them working so hard. Well, listen, I got to get to my super chats, okay? This one says, I care about animals, but there's no zero harm way to eat. Even growing food and handling, fan filling. Okay, I don't know. Okay, listen.
Is it okay if I keep playing the song while you're reading?
No, actually, just sorry, but I can't.
Oh, okay.
I can't. I mean, it's really sweet of you, but it'll distract me. Because I'm trying to go fast here, okay? Because the people are gonna get mad. Okay, so generic. Listen, being vegan is about ending the exploitation of animals. Nobody is perfect. Okay, it would take me a long time to read your comment and respond to it, but you can Google that, put it into ChatGPT, and write what you did and say, how would a vegan respond? All right. The bottom line is that there's a lot that you can do that you're not already doing. Okay. It's not about ending the harm completely. It's about not exploiting animals. That's it. That's the definition. Okay. I will accidentally step on an ant one day. I'll be in my car and a fly will accidentally hit the windshield. Nothing is perfect, but we are trying our best. Do you understand? Don't give up and don't use it as an excuse to keep hurting animals because you can't be perfect. Okay, that's the nirvana fallacy. Like, oh, I can't be perfect, so why do it at all? All right, don't do that. You're better than that. Okay, next one. Still smiling, I see. Yes, thank you, Ghost Wolf Primal. And the next one says, this is by Ash. Hey, vegan teacher, what's your favorite vegan food? Because mine is fruit, salad, and vegan ramen. Okay. I cannot answer that question. People ask me that all the time, and I would list about 100 foods. I absolutely love vegan food, even vegetables now, which I used to hate. Hey, TikTok, thank you so much for that decoration on my screen. Hey, Fin. Thanks for being here. Guys, guess what? I'm so excited. I got invited to my son's house for dinner. Him and his girlfriend are making us vegan food. That's why I cannot be on the live for too long today. I'm so excited. It's such a privilege to be given a vegan meal by my son. I'm like really excited. I don't know what we're eating, but you know, anyway, thank you for coming to my live stream, my dear.
Wait, but I was having fun talking to you though.
I know, and I was having fun too.
But I have a question though.
Okay, but you know, there's like 100 people who want to talk to me, and then they're gonna get mad if I don't. Okay, just make it really quick, okay?
Okay, I just had a question. Do you go to church? Well, do vegans go to church? I want to start my vegan journey, but I'm just scared.
Okay, here we go. There are vegans of every single religion. There's Muslims, there's Christians, there's Buddhists, all kinds of people are vegan, okay? But a lot of vegans tend to be atheists because they don't really believe in God. A lot of them tend to be rational, science-based. They believe in factual things. I happen to be Unitarian Universalist. This is a religion that I chose years ago, 37 years ago, maybe more actually. Yeah, even more than that. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't remember it. I'm going to think about the year. But I was getting married and I was a registered nurse working at McMaster University Hospital in the intensive care unit. And I was getting married and a social worker said to me, you should get married in the Unitarian Universalist Church. And I said, I don't want anything to do with religion or church. She said,
Wait, you're married?
What?
You're married?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have 3 kids and 2 grandchildren.
Okay.
Anyway, to make a long story short, I read what they stand for and they're a pretty good religion on paper. The problem is right now that if you go to coffee hour in most Unitarian Universalist churches, even though they voted, because they're the coolest religion, they're really like, they don't have Bibles, they believe in democracy and all this stuff, and they still sing songs and everything. But if you are Unitarian and watching this, by the way, there's 2,600 people here, and there's 1,300 people here. That's almost 4,000 people, guys. 4,000 of you, you must know a Unitarian Universalist. I want you to tell them, that vegan teacher tells them, stop being hypocrites and be vegan. I don't want to go into any of your churches, your congregations, and see cow milk on the table. That is you guys being hypocrites. You have voted to care about the planet. You have voted to care about the interdependent world of existence, the web of existence that we are part of. You have voted to end the exploitation of all beings. You Unitarians must be vegan. And do not, if you are a vegan and you're in the Unitarian Church, do not back down. Do not be afraid that you'll be kicked out. Stand your ground and educate people. Make sure they all watch the documentary called Dominion. That's my message.
Okay.
Thank you very
Okay.
much for being here. I really appreciate you. Guys, I want you
Okay.
to tap on the screen. We have 120,000 likes for this guest. We are going to get to the next one of you guys on TikTok. But first, one second. I just want to see here if there's any I missed. I'm so sorry, guys, if I missed a couple of your super chat. Thank you for saying you love me. I just saw that go by real quick. Really, really sweet. I know that a lot of people hate me, but your comment just popped through, okay? And that was really great. Here's a super chat. Reddit Tanius writes, I bought a chicken and air fried it. Why would you write that? Here's my comment to you. There's my rebuttal to you. Okay? Do not come in here and talk about how you abuse animals. Shame on you. Guys, when you come in, write something nice. We have a $10 super chat. Let's see what this one's all about. Hold on, TikTok. I'm going to read it. Just a sec. Well, hold on. I'm going to get you in here first. Hold on. Next person. Let's see. We have somebody here named, well, look, there's people, someone's named Sam, but you look like a child on your picture. Oh, somebody writes on my vegan path. Let's try you and see if you're actually going to be kind. Thank you, Zizi, for the vegan ice cream.
Hi.
Hi, just 1 second. Okay. First of all, are you nice?
Yeah,
Do you promise?
I promise.
All right, hold on 1 second, okay? I'm just gonna read the super chat on my YouTube because I have YouTube over here and I have TikTok here, okay? I want you to keep writing in the comments while you're waiting. Eat tofu, eat lentils. Can you do that? Oh, you muted yourself. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so anyway, a generic code name writes, you can't live indoors, wear clothes, eat food, and stream online without benefiting from massive wildlife destruction. You know what? You're probably right. Well, keep reading. The moral question isn't, am I pure? It is, which harm do I accept and why? So generic code. Let me remind you again that veganism isn't a diet. It's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals, okay? It is not about perfection. It is about making the choice every day to try our best not to exploit animals, not to steal from them, not to be assholes. For you to pay dollars and come in here and try to use this as an excuse for you to, instead of getting the soy milk, getting the cow milk is quite frankly pathetic. Do not wear fur. Do not wear feathers. Do not be an asshole to the animals, and do not pay $10 to come in here and try to wiggle out of it. Be vegan and start now. Go to the next super chat, $4.99. This person writes, no, I already read that one. No, we're not talking about eating chickens. If I was defending Black people right now, would you be telling me that you enjoy eating their body parts? No, you wouldn't, unless you are a racist asshole. Do not be racist towards people. Do not be racist towards animals. Do not come in here and tell me that you are eating their body parts. You should be ashamed of yourself. If you want to be cruel, put your finger on the screen and just scroll away and be cruel somewhere else. Meanwhile, you guys on TikTok, thank you for Sarah to putting all these little roses on the screen, and Tylee as well. 1 second, I'm just going to get to the next one. Hey, Billy Lou, thank you so much for the decorate. Billy, you're going on the Vegan Fantastic list because you were really nice. $10 donation, very sweet of you. Really appreciate that. What else? Who else do we have here? 1 second. Just want to read this one. Okay, somebody else paid $5. Thank you for the $5 donation. Person writes, I made friends with a lizard today. Good. I hope you didn't touch the lizard. I hope you didn't bring the lizard into your home. Making friends with a lizard means observing the lizard in the wild and leaving the lizard alone, not capturing the lizard. Okay, just to be clear. That's how you make friends with a lizard. Okay, another person here, Billy Lou writes, murder is murder, sin is sin, no exception, killing the earth should be a crime. Yeah. However, humans are flawed, and just by living, we are doing harm. Hey, thanks for the chicken on my shoulder. Thank you for the chicken on my head. Thank you for the decoration. TikTok. Thank you. Very much appreciate that. But Billy, I don't know what your main message is here, but you know what? We're trying to do our best, okay? If you don't know what to do, just go to ChatGPT or Google and type in, how can I do my best to not hurt animals and the planet? And then you'll see. The best thing you can do is not to eat animals. Eat whole foods, vegan foods, stay healthy. That's the best thing you can do. So, hey, you just unmuted yourself. Hi. All right, so are you ready to read a card?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so this is a random vegan fact. I want you to look at it for a sec while I get the very next super chat because I really don't want to miss one. I think I got all you guys, did I? Okay, I think I got everyone. Wait, my friend, did I get this? Okay, yeah, Billy's here. Let me just see if I got all the super chats. Okay, Bryson writes, you ate the lizard? Fuck you. Do not come back. Guys, do not press like on these cruel comments. Unbelievable. Shame on you for coming in here and being so mean. The fuck's the matter with you? Ask your therapist why you're an asshole, okay? I never did a single thing wrong to you ever, and you come in here and write this bullshit? Guys, vegans in the comments, set them straight. Write down, eat lentils. I want a bunch of letter L's in the comments right now. Letter L for lentil, okay? Do that. Jesus. All right, so you ready to read it? Here we go.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Random vegan fact. If you're not vegan, you're paying people to kill animals, which means you're as cruel as a murderer.
That's right. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you're at 134,000 likes. That's
Yay.
good. All right. Okay, so I want you to read it one more time, okay? I want to make sure people really heard it. It's just a quick sentence. Read it again.
Okay. Random vegan fact. If you're not vegan, you're paying people to kill animals, which means you're as cruel as the murderer.
Okay, good. So you see this, YouTube? If you're not vegan, you're paying people to kill animals, which means you're as cruel as the murderer. So don't be cruel. Be kinder than that. Be vegan from now on. So how are you doing in your vegan journey?
So I'm trying to cut out like small things at a time instead of just going vegan straight away. So I've stopped eating sausage, and I also don't eat egg. But yeah, soon I will be fully vegan.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. How many more animals should die for you before you make the decision to stop hurting them?
1 or 2.
1 or 2 more animals should die. Just think
No,
about
I
that.
think-
Think about it for 1 second, okay? I want you to picture right now a cat and a dog, okay?
Yeah.
Should the cat and the dog die for you? No. Should a pig and a chicken die for you? No. When you know something is wrong, you end it immediately. If you see a man smacking his girlfriend, you don't say just cut down. If he says, oh, I just want to smack her a couple more times, what do you say? No.
Okay,
Stop.
I'll be vegan from now on.
Thank you. I love you. Can I give you a hug?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I wish I could see you in real life and give you a hug because you get it. Guys, she got it. 100 clicks to become vegan. Yeah, that's
I
it.
mean, yeah, I'm a cat breeder myself. I also bred dogs, so I get it, yeah.
Okay, oh, everything was so great until you told me the breeding part, okay? I'm just going to disconnect you for a sec, but I'm going to keep talking, okay? You cannot keep breeding animals. You know that, right? That's using them, all right? But that's enough for today. Thank you. Guys, keep tapping on the screen. We're at 142,000. Thank you. Guys, keep on tapping. She did a really good job. Okay, this person's writing here. Just by living is doing harm and exploiting them. How many wildlife habitats are destroyed for all our modern conveniences? But it's okay to buy soy. That makes me feel bad. Well, the vast majority of soy is fed to the animals that you eat. 75% of the soy grown is filtered through the animals that you eat. Do you understand? Being vegan is the logical solution. Just Google it. Just look at the facts. Next one. $5 super chat. Thank you very much for being here. Blue Jay, who writes, oh my fucking God, she seriously says to people, don't be mean, but then she says, fuck you. Yeah, because you know what? Telling somebody who's mean to fuck off is not mean. That's the right thing to do. All right, let's put it into perspective, okay, Blue Jay? Let's say that somebody was punching you or kicking you or about to cut your head off, and I told them to fuck off. That would be the right thing to do. That would be the not mean thing to do. That would be the brave thing to do. Now, do you get it? Do you not have the ability to put yourself in the victim's perspective? I'm going over to TikTok. Hi, Brody. Thanks for being in. Hey, PM. Saw you join. Guys, before I continue, I'm going to swipe over and I'm going to thank everybody who's subscribing. Thank you guys on TikTok for following me. Thank you for subscribing. If you subscribe right now and follow, I'm going to read your names out loud. Okay, Peter, thank you for subscribing. Shelly, thank you for being here and putting all this vegan meat. Very, very nice of you. We got Kaylin, we got Sandra, we got the big idiot. Don't call yourself that. Change your name. Call yourself the big vegan, okay? Molly's here and Lexi's here and Bangus is here and Angie is here too and so is Grant and Masons and Bush and What's Up Co-op. Thank you guys. Oh my God, I have to go back to YouTube. Oh, okay, guys, can you please stop with the bad super chats? Let me just go here, okay? Okay, here's a $5 super chat that says, the person writes, veggie, 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 yummy, yummy, yummy. Veggie, 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 yeah, tummy, tummy, tummy. I hope you liked my song. I did like your song. I'm going to sing it. Veggie, 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 tummy, tummy. No, yummy. Hold on. Veggie, 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 yummy, yummy, yummy. Veggie, 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 tummy, tummy, tummy. I hope you like my song. Jazz hands. That was funny. Hey, you guys should do that more often. Put in some little song lyrics and I'll try to make up a song about it. Aw, thank you, TikTok. Thank you for the fruit jumping in. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. What else do we have here? Thank you for subscribing to my channel, guys. So far we have, let me see, 653 of you guys who followed me. Thank you so much for that, for helping me to make the world a better place for the animals. Talk vegan to me. Talk vegan to me. Thanks, guys. Okay, I think I'm all caught up. We're all caught up, guys. If there's any more super chats, I'll try to look out of the corner of my eye, okay? But thank you guys so much for being here. All right. So YouTube, TikTok, let's get one of you guys in here, okay? Somebody's name is Mongoose. Mongoose. Guys, see my cup?
Hello.
Hi, just one sec. Guys, I get all of my stuff secondhand. Look at this cute cup. At the secondhand store. Go to the secondhand store, guys. It's the best thing for the environment. You just like recycling, you know? I got this jean jacket there. I got this shirt there. Even my jeans. Not my shoes, though. They're really old. I've had them for ages. Oh, 1 second, Mongoose. I got to just get this one quick super chat, okay? Dorothy Santiago writes, I'm vegan and it's disgusting for people to kill animals and torture them. It's ridiculous and very harmful. You're right, Dorothy. Thank you for being so kind to me and to the animals. Okay, I appreciate you. Okay, I'm going to give you a high five, okay? High five to you. Thank you, Dorothy. Oh, another super chat. Hold on, let me get to this one. This person says, I love animals, and says, how can I be a good person if I keep, what do you mean, choking Jim chicken and spanking my monkey? If you're talking about sexual things, okay, that's consensual. If you want to, do sexual things to yourself, that is still vegan, okay? Just don't hurt animals. It's not that difficult to understand, okay? You want to spank your monkey, as you call it? Okay, don't call it that. It's not an actual monkey. It's your own, okay? Be vegan, okay? Don't use these kinds of words to talk about animals in a sexual way, because that's just weird, okay? All right. Hi. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Here's your vegan fact to read. Go.
Vegans are kinder than God because God created lions who tear baby zebras to death in front of their horrific mothers. While
No, not horrific mothers. The mothers are nice.
Oh, sorry, I misread it.
Right, but as soon as you misread it, you should have heard it and thought, this doesn't make sense. Okay, remember the reason that you're reading are two reasons, okay? One to teach, but one for you to actually get the information in your own head. If you're saying it and it makes no sense, stop and just think, wait, that didn't make sense. Start over, okay? That vegan teacher wouldn't call a mother's zebra horrific. Okay, let's try that again.
Vegans are kinder than God because God created lions who tear baby zebras to death in front of their horrified mothers, while vegans fight every day to save animals by not eating, wearing, or using them.
Good. Does that make more sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very sorry for misreading. It's quite late in the UK.
No problem. It's okay. We all do that. Sometimes I do that stuff too. Okay. But okay. So I'm just going to show it over here on YouTube. We still have people on YouTube, and I just want to make sure I read out a couple of these super chats. 1 second, guys, because the $5 ones, they only stay up for a short time. Somebody writes, brothers, she did not read my comment. She's trying to run from her crimes. I'm not. I just have too many people. Guys, I have thousands of people. Like, I can't keep track, you know? Okay, Ash writes, I have to go to get fruit. Okay, thank you, Ash, for being here. Check mark for you again, Ash. Thank you very much for being so kind to me and to the animals. Love you. Next one, next super chat. Person writes, Tyrannosaurus edits. That's the person's name. Tyrannosaurus edits writes, I love chicken and you can't change that, Granny. Yeah, that's great that you love chickens. Why would I want to change that? If you love chickens, then you don't eat them. You don't pay people to cut their wings off, okay? You don't go to places like Kentucky Fried Chicken, and you don't get a McChicken burger or whatever the heck it is. You are kind to chickens, okay? There's no reason to hurt them. You know, there's a person here, right here on TikTok, and she has a micro sanctuary in her house. So she saves chickens, and she has about 5 of them. They just live in her house with her. And she takes care of them. She shows how she takes care of their claws and their feathers. And she even has a TV on in her living room. And it's just so cute. Really, it's so, so wonderful. I love her channel. Her name is Amy, and her channel here on TikTok is called Chicken Butt Micro Sanctuary. Yeah, okay, she's very nice to chickens. Somebody named Big Boy writes, respect people's opinion. Now, I don't respect mean people's opinions, and neither do you. So stop with this bullshit, okay? We're not going to respect somebody who's an asshole towards animals or to black people or to anybody, okay? We're just not going to respect their opinions. We just don't. And neither do you. So stop acting like a hypocrite, okay? Next super chat. Person writes, Zamberly writes, how is it bad to eat unfertilized egg? Okay, I'll tell you how. It's bad to eat unfertilized eggs because in the egg industry, you have baby boy chicks who are separated from their mothers. Okay, it's a whole cycle of violence. So the baby boy chicks are separated on factory farms. So they're all born together. They never meet their mothers. That's number 1. Number 2, when they are born onto these big, long conveyor belts. And humans take them and check. And if they're boys, they go down another conveyor belt. And they are falling off the edge of the conveyor belt. Poor little baby male chicks. The first time in their life, they're flapping their wings. They're trying to save their own lives, but they are going down, down, down towards the blades that are cutting them to shreds. That's the truth. That's why we don't eat eggs, because of the egg industry.
I'm sorry, it's so upsetting. It's making me tear up.
The baby chicks are mass murdered. Oh my God, thank you for this one, Arson. Arson, thank you, Arson. You know just how to cheer me up. I know, it's super sad. Okay, so the baby boy chicks are trying desperately to save their own lives. They're flapping their wings, and they're cut to 1,000,000 pieces. And this is a fact, and you can Google it. Just Google baby chick maceration. Baby chick maceration. So that's why it's wrong, because in the cycle of violence, where you are thinking to yourself, well, I'm just eating an egg, ask yourself, why are there so many hens here? Where are their brothers? Murdered. They murdered the roosters in the egg industry because they will never grow up to be able to lay eggs, so they consider them to be useless. That is sexism, and that is cruelty. Do not kill baby boy chicks just because they won't be able to lay eggs. It's fucked up. And the same thing is for the dairy industry. Don't drink cow's milk, because the same thing happens. The baby boy cows are taken away, so humans can steal the milk that belonged to the baby boy cows. So let's get it straight. Plants have all the protein that you need. Read this card.
Plants have all the protein you need to stay healthy, so you never eat meat.
What? You missed a word. You missed a word. Start over.
Plants have all the protein you need to stay healthy, so you never need to eat meat, fish, eggs, cheese, or drink cow's milk.
Good job. Hey, you got us up to 171,000 likes. Guys, keep on tapping. Let's get this up to
Keep
200.
tapping.
Let's get it up to 200,000. Guys, I know we can do it. You guys are good people, right? You want to encourage our teaching assistant, right? He's doing a really good job. He's being so patient while I'm like ignoring him half the time. Anyway, but actually, I think I should let you go, okay? Can I get
Wait,
somebody
can I
else?
ask a question?
Okay, hold on. If you want to ask a question, you're right. That is the rule. Just one sec, okay? I just read the super chat first. Another one. One sec. Somebody writes, okay, I gotta come clean. I'm vegan on the weekends, but I don't give a shit if you're carnivore. Don't come here and tell me, okay? Do not come back. Do not put in a super chat and tell me how you eat animals on the weekends. Shame on you. Shame on you. Imagine if somebody said, oh, I'm gonna come clean. I only smack my girlfriend on the weekends, but Monday to Friday, I'm good. The fuck? Sickening, absolutely sickening. When you know something is wrong, you stop it completely, okay? Do not come back here until you're fully vegan. Next person. Hi, Katie. I was gonna ask you a question. Would be comfortable with showing us the vegan meal your son is going to make? I need ideas. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. I'll see if I can maybe take a picture. Maybe I'll put it onto my TikTok or my YouTube. Yeah, I'll see, okay? Yeah, maybe I'll just film like a 15-second short. I'll see what I can do, okay? It might be like candlelight or something like that. It might not be bright enough. But yeah, I'll ask him. I think he'll be okay with that. He's gonna think it's funny that you guys asked. Yeah, okay. Hold on a second. Next super chat, Sophia writes, I'm still going to, no, you're still going, I'm not, oh, thank you. I'm not going to read it because you wrote something mean. Okay, I'm not. I just want to make sure that I read everybody here though. Listen, am I caught up? Okay, generic right. Exploitation is semantic shield. Does an animal care if it's eaten? Of course animals care. Cats don't want to be eaten. Dogs don't want to be eaten. Pigs don't want to be put in gas chambers at 6 months old and murdered in the same way that the Nazis murdered the Jews. Of course, animals don't want to be harmed. That's why they cry and scream when you try to go near them. The fuck's the matter with you? I'm not even going to read the rest of your comment. Do not come in here and write this bullshit. Okay? I only want kind comments that are helpful to the animals, not you people who are making ridiculous excuses. Guys, look at that. We're up at 185,000 likes. Keep on tapping on TikTok. Okay. Yes, you have a quick question.
Yeah, so my question is, so I live in the UK, but I also go to Australia occasionally. Like, I live there part-time as well. And I take my dogs out for a walk daily, and I'm sometimes scared that I have had coyote instances where they get quite aggressive with my dog. So I don't want to hurt other animals, but I do want to protect my dogs. So what do you think I should do in that situation?
Keep your dog on a leash. Do not go anywhere where coyotes are because that's their property, that's their land. And also try to find a way to protect yourself because you have a right to protect yourself and your dog. Okay, I don't know if there's such a thing as like pepper spray or something like that. This is something I've never come across before. Google it, ask the question, and come back and teach it, okay? Because it's a really great question.
Thank you so much. You're such an inspiration. Oh my God.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Guys, tap on the screen. 190,000. Get that up to 200,000 for this individual who asked this really interesting question. Nobody's ever asked me that before. I like that. I like that when it's something new. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just see. Okay. Next, I just want to see if I've got all you guys. Okay, so somebody named Cool Cup starts off by calling me woman. You know what? I'm not even going to read it. My name is Miss Katie. Don't address me that way. I find it condescending. You wouldn't just walk up to me, yo, woman. Okay? The fuck? I'm not going to read it. Address me properly. My name is Miss Katie. It's spelled Kadie. Dark Claw writes, you keep ignoring me. I'm not trying to ignore you. Okay? I do really honestly think that you're the center of the universe here. Okay? I'm not ignoring you. Write a proper question. Okay? Just think about it logically. There's 1,000 people here. There's 1,000 people on TikTok. You try managing 2,000 people. Okay? What's the matter with you? Gosh, some people. Okay, Stella writes, God didn't create animals that way. Sin ushered in. And in order to obtain eternal life, oh my God, yawn. God fucked up. God created animals like lions to devour baby zebras in front of their crying mothers. God fucked up. God is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, or dead, or he never existed at all. So stop with this Bible crap. This is not an excuse for you to be cruel. Now listen, if Jesus did exist, and I think he did, and I think he was a nice guy. If he was here right now, right beside me, okay, let's pretend Jesus is here, okay? Hey, Jesus, thanks for joining my live stream. What do you think? Do you think I should continue to try to save animals? Do you think I should continue these live streams? Because I feel really bad, Jesus, that I used to hurt animals. I used to pay people to cut their heads off. I used to eat pigs and cows and chickens. I'm really sorry about it. And I feel bad. What should I do, Jesus? Should I just be like all these other people and make excuses, start pointing at the Bible? Or should I just continue? Jesus would say, Miss Katie, I love you. Continue to be vegan, continue to try. And he'd put his arm around me. And you know what else he'd do after that? Jesus would give me a kiss on the cheek right here. And you know what he would say? Miss Katie, I know you don't believe in heaven, but you know what? You're going. And I'd be like, I'll believe it when I see it. Okay, you see how that works? I'm a good person. I'm trying to undo the harm that I did. I'm not making excuses. I admit it. I should never have been vegetarian. I should never have hurt animals. I should have been vegan long ago. Tofu doesn't scream, guys. Be vegan right now. What time is it? Do I have to walk to my son's house yet? It's 5:20. Okay, as long as I leave the house, okay, about another 10 minutes. Okay, guys? If you have a last minute thing that you want to say, if you're sharing the live stream, thank you so much for that. Hold on, I got another quick super chat here. The person writes, I'm the center of the universe. Okay, yeah, sure you are. You continue to believe that. Another person writes, let's see, hold on, this one, just a second. Stella writes, Stella and Ham. Stella writes, God didn't mess up. Yeah, where is he right now? You don't think God messed up? Where is he exactly? He or she? You know, nobody knows if God is a he, right? Nobody's ever seen his penis, right? God could be a they. God could be one of those types with like boobs and a beard. We don't know. Because God doesn't exist. But if he did exist, for sure he's not a good guy. Jesus seemed like a good guy, but God, no. Guys, thank you so much over here on TikTok for being here. Yeah, God's not good because he created animals who deliberately hurt other animals. What kind of a kind God would do such a thing? See, if vegans had created the planet and the universe, we would have made all these animals, sure. You know, lions are cute and all that, coyotes, but we would have made them so that they don't maul other animals to death. Imagine that, where all animals would die at a certain time, peacefully in their sleep, without ever harming other animals. Imagine that, guys. You could go out at night in a forest and walk around and smell the beautiful forest air and look up and see the stars at night and never be afraid that you would be attacked by an animal. That's the kind of world that vegans would have created. You see? Thank you for the violin TikTok. I'm not sure what that means. Does any of you like what I said or not? I don't know. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the super chat over here. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, so person writes, hello, miss. I'm from TikTok. I was the one who sent stuff. It was awesome. I wanted to say, for the people who are being mean to you, they are just a little bit mad that you're making sense. Thank you. Hey, Wolf. Wolf, WOLF. Check mark for you and a big hug to who? Everybody, tap on the screen. Hey, we got past 212,000 likes. Yeah, we did it, TikTok. High five to you guys. And YouTube, you know what? You guys have been so sweet to me. Thank you. Thank you so much, Wolf. Hold on, let me go to the, in case I missed another one here. Okay, Wolf also wrote, hello, miss. Oh, no, you got that already. Hold on, this one. Rose writes, thank you. You do such great work for the animals. I became vegetarian at 7 when I learned the word. Later, became raw vegan. Vegan food is delicious. My favorite restaurant is a Green Door here in Ottawa. You're from Ottawa? That's so cool. I might be going to Ottawa this weekend. The Green Door. Rose, I'm going to try and go, okay? Yes, I'm going to try and go. Thank you so much for reminding me of that. I haven't been there in ages. I didn't even know it still existed. Guys, tap on the screen for Rose. Rose, thank you. I'm going to write your name on the Vegan Fantastic list. Wouldn't that be cool if I bumped into you? If I'm there and you see me, come and say hi, okay? But guys, do not come and see me in public and say hi to me if you're not vegan, okay? I really, don't say, oh, you're that vegan teacher. Can I have my picture with you? Because I hate that shit. Okay, I'm not here on social media to be famous. I don't want my picture taken with you. I want you to be vegan. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you very much for being here. Gonna just go ahead and, what does this say? Oh yeah, it says, hold on, I gotta answer some questions here. Let me see. Okay, here we go. I gotta answer some questions from TikTok. They wanna make sure I'm not a robot. Okay, another one here. There we go. All right, TikTok, I'm not a robot. Okay, and over here we have, let me just see, okay, a $10, this one is writes, made $5,000 from a taxidermy job. Taxidermy. Well, I hope that this is an animal that you found dead on the side of the road. I hope taxidermy, for those of you who don't know, is when they take a dead animal and they rip out the insides and then they fill it up with other stuff and put it on the walls somewhere. I don't know what to say about this. Hopefully you're not being cruel to animals. I don't know what you're doing, but sounds suspicious. Anyway. Yeah, thank you everybody. I think I got through all of your super chats over here. Guys, it's time for me to go. I gotta go get on my winter coat here in Canada. Okay, wait. Okay, I got all of you guys. I read them all. I gotta go get on my winter coat and my boots. I gotta put on my toque and my scarf, and I'm gonna go to walk to my son's house for dinner. Him and his girlfriend are preparing a vegan meal for my husband and I. I'll tell you tomorrow how it goes, okay? Maybe I'll try to put a little short up if I can. Thank you everybody for being here. Thanks so much for all the support from you kind-hearted people. Big hug to TikTok over here. Big hug, guys. YouTube, big hug for you guys too. Thank you so much for being kind to the animals, as kind as you can be. Please be vegan from now on, okay? My last request is please watch a documentary. It's very short, okay? Hold on. Where is it now? What did I do? Okay, here. Look, it's only 8 minutes long. Will you please do me a favor, guys? Will you just do me this one little favor? Can you please watch this, okay? It's only 8 minutes long. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot, please. Please just watch this so you understand why I'm here. Okay, I'm here because I used to be like you and I used to eat animals and I just feel really bad. Okay, the truth about the animals you eat. Google it, just on my YouTube channel. Okay, the truth about the animals you eat by That Vegan Teacher. Only 8 minutes. Okay, it's just the least you can do. Okay, thank you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye YouTube. Thank you. YouTube's saying, are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, I have to go. Bye YouTube.